I'm Firoozeh Azerbaijani. I live in Columbia, Maryland, Clarksville, Maryland, actually. I'm Iranian by birth, but grew up in Spain and married an American, so I'm here. So my husband decided to come last year, and he did a class with actually Tip and Joe Gallenberger, and he came back and he said, "Honey, you need to go." And I said, "Why?" He said, "It's like going to Hogwarts." And I said, "What do you mean?" And he said, "It's magical. That's all I can say to you. It is actually magical." And I said, "Magical? Magical how?" And he said, "You have to experience it. You know, you have all your dreams, you see the future, you manifest. This is heaven for you." And I said, "No, I can't believe it. How beautiful is that?" He said, "It's Hogwarts. I'm telling you, Hogwarts." I said, "Hogwarts for adults? Wow, that would be an amazing thing to experience." And when I came here, I had no idea that he was actually right. You know, it is Hogwarts, you know, on the steroids, actually, because they learn little by little. You learn like from day one. And it was yesterday, I think, that I had, while we were doing one of the exercises, I saw my aunt who just passed away. And the funny thing, it was so real. She hugged me, and we were in an elevator. She wanted to get out, and I said, no, you need to get out on the 5th floor, not on the 3rd floor, because on the 5th floor you will find the restaurants. And she was so thankful, and she was smiling, and she was okay. So this feeling was huge for me, because I went to Iran because she was very sick, and I got there the day she died. So I never got to see her or say goodbye. And this was goodbyes. That was very interesting to me. Then we did another exercise where you could ask questions and, you know, see, you know, there was no time. So I wanted to know what would happen with my son in the future and our lives in general. And suddenly I saw this image of us in Spain, living in Spain, where I wanted to buy a house, exactly the house and everything. And then I saw my son, not as an 11-year-old, but as a man, standing beside his dad, and even taller than his dad. His dad is actually very tall, and him taller than his dad. And then I saw him driving a car. Then I saw him running our businesses. Then I saw him with his kids and wife. And that was an amazing thing, because it was actually answering everything I wanted to know. And it was showing me. It wasn't like makeup or anything. It was actually showing me. That was amazing. That's an experience, I think, that people don't realize until they do it. They don't know what it feels like. You know, I always thought I had everything thought of. You know, I knew everything about myself. I knew exactly where I was, what I was doing. But funny enough, on an exercise that we did, there was a feeling in me that I had never worked on because I had no idea about it. And it was a feeling of abandonment, and I never knew that I had that. I thought, oh, I'm always so strong, and, you know, nothing really hits me. But actually there was something that had happened a long time ago, and it came back to me, and I said, oh my God, I need to release this. This is something that should not stay with me anymore. And I released it. It was an exercise about releasing, and, you know, releasing your problems and whatever you wanted to release out there. So that was impressive. It was like knowing yourself after 45 years. It's a big thing. I had no idea about that. You know, the manifestation here is amazing. We were talking, I was talking to Tip yesterday, and I was saying, you know, when we retire, I would like to create a place like that in Spain. And you know, talk to them, talk to the Monroe Institute, and talk to trainers and see how this could be done. And that could be really a sweet thing to do together. It would be a dream. And he said to me, oh, there's this guy who's Spanish, and, you know, he runs those classes. I said, one day I should really meet this guy. I really want to meet him. I know about him, but I've never met him. And today we go to the library to buy books, and I get out of the car, and Tip is hugging someone, and he says, Firoozeh, come here. And I'm like, Yeah, and I'm looking at the guy like, I don't know this guy. Did I ever meet him? And I don't remember. I was trying to figure out. And he says, this is Archie, the guy from Spain. And I'm like, oh my God. So manifestation here is like, boom, right away. That every exercise has a purpose for you to grow and to go to the next level. So for me, the free flows didn't work at the beginning, and then suddenly free flow was where I did so many things, and so many things happened. And I was like in ecstasy. I was like, what happened here? How, so everything is interesting. I think, though, because our friend started by doing the OB, he never did Gateway. I think everybody should start with Gateway. It's an amazing exercise to basically peel you and open you to the world. People should not come here and say, oh, tomorrow I'm going to have an out of body, and tomorrow I'm going to... No, this is wrong, because this is a journey. And another thing I love about here is the no dogma thing. For me, it's very important. I'm not religious, and it's not for me. But finding this power of the universe, how we are all connected, and, it's amazing. And another thing, I think, living with all these amazing people. You get to meet people who are just incredible, that do amazing things with their minds, and they've gone so much further in their lives. They don't want to stop there. They want to know more. They want to grow. This is a passion, I think. This is amazing. And I'm telling everybody about it. All my friends know about this. And some are some believe you and some don't. But I tell them, I really don't care. I live without stress anymore. I don't have stress. I own 3 businesses and I don't have any stress. This is amazing. Before, I was a stressed out person, not in the surface, but inside, and I was dying, But now it's like anything happens and I'm like, we'll deal with it. And they look at me, and my employees look at me like, what have you done with our boss? Where is she? What happened to her? Hemisync happened to me. So it's amazing. Amazing.